Hey, what's going on, my people? In this video, we are going to talk about small business insurance as a way to help you with protecting your money and saving your money and keeping your money. You want to consider getting small business insurance. So again, in this video, we're going to talk about small business insurance. We're going to talk about what it is. We are going to review a few different types of small business insurance that you should consider getting. If you work for Uber and Lyft, there are, RideShare insurance policies. If you do your own marketing business and you fly drones, there are drone insurance policies. So there are various, different types of insurance policies that are available to different people out there, whether you are a small business owner or maybe you're self-employed, you're an entrepreneur, you're an independent contractor, a freelancer. You definitely want to watch this video. We're going to review a few different companies that offer these different policies, these programs, and how easy it is to just kind of sign up and move forward with getting your own policy. I'm not going to actually go through the application process with all of these companies now, but I will say, for example, Next Insurance that you can see in the background, I do actually use Next Insurance for my general liability insurance, for example. Not only are we going to dive into some of those different options, some of the different available programs, but I'll also just share with you my thoughts about working with Next, for example, so far. But before we do, really quickly, if you guys can, give a brother a like and subscribe to the new channel. You'll automatically be entered into new contests and giveaways that I'm going to be doing every so often. Like right now, I have a simple, small little $25 giveaway for the first 25 subscribers, or technically it's more, I've expanded it to more than that, but I think I'll be announcing that first winner tonight or tomorrow. So you guys still got a chance to enter that first round of getting some free money just simply by hitting the subscribe button. So jumping right into this, you can see we're here on Next Insurance's website. And as I mentioned, I personally use their general liability insurance. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is insurance? Why do I even need business insurance? Or, what's the deal? What's the situation? And essentially, you guys want to make sure you are protected. Your business is protected. So if something happens when you are, at your business and someone comes by your storefront and comes to purchase something and they have a slip, your business will be protected, and you don't have to worry about, the liability aspect of getting sued and whatnot and losing all your hard-earned cash. Sometimes paying a small little portion, of your earnings every month to help protect you, keep you covered, is worth it, because you never know what might potentially happen. And again, everyone's different. Different businesses have different needs, which is why I wanted to kind of create this video and just show you guys a few different policies, a few different plans that are available. And so, I do want to just read this little description or explanation. What is small business insurance? The idea of insurance for businesses is simple. You pay a set amount in the form of an insurance premium, generally either monthly or once a year. In return, you may be able to avoid paying a much larger amount if something unexpected happens. Of course, business insurance limits that concept to your business. If an accident happens while you're working or someone blames your business for damage, your local business insurance could take care of the problem so that the cost doesn't come out of your company's budget. So again, and especially if you're self-employed, too many people don't think about themselves as a business. And this is why I continue to stress this message. And I'm trying to drive this home, because you need to start to conduct yourself as such so that you will be protected and you will be able to, keep your money, your hard-earned cash, safe and sound if something does arise. So, I think that's a good little explanation. I think you guys get, or hopefully you understand what it is. If you still have questions about what is general liability, and what is small business insurance, feel free to leave a question down below. But we're going to jump into some of the different plans, some of the different types of small business insurance that you might consider getting and checking out. So, just simply clicking on the coverage up here on the next tab, you can see they have a few different insurance policies that are showing up, are presenting themselves. There's business insurance, there's general liability insurance, workers' compensation insurance, professional liability insurance, errors and omissions insurance, commercial auto insurance, hired and non-owned auto insurance, business personal property insurance, tools and equipment insurance. I mean, this isn't everything, but this is a nice little option and list of different types of insurance that might be relevant for you guys depending on your particular needs. I will be making a number of videos diving into, a few different types of these insurance so that you guys can get a more in-depth explanation. But really simple, really quickly, something like general liability insurance, for example, is something that I currently have, and you might be wondering or questioning, well, what exactly is general liability insurance? Well, general liability policy provides financial protection if you are held responsible for some of the most common accidents that can occur at a business, such as a customer injury or damages to someone's property. It also provides coverage if you are forced to defend an accusation of libel or slander. General liability insurance, also known as commercial general liability, CGL, covers the risks that affect almost every business, no matter what your industry. It is the most common insurance for small businesses and self-employed professionals, and it's typically the first policy purchased by new businesses. So again, general liability insurance is kind of like the best, most blanketed, I guess you can say, small business insurance. Of course, I'm not an expert. This isn't legal financial advice or anything of the sort. So, you can reach out to them and different insurance companies if you do have any particular questions to find out what makes the most sense for you. But as this mentions, generally speaking, if you're self-employed or a small business and you're just starting off, this is kind of the generally the best insurance to consider getting. But, again, depending on your particular business, you may have a different need. I mean, we're here on Thimble's website, another company that provides small business insurance to small businesses and those of you who are independent contractors, sole proprietors, freelancers, part of the gig economy. Well, you might want to, along with Next, might want to consider checking out Thimble. Again, they have a few different insurance policies that they provide, such as general liability insurance that we just looked at. Then they also have professional liability. This protects against clients claiming your work was unsatisfactory, late, or never done. This is also called errors and omissions insurance, which we saw on Next Insurance website, the errors and omissions insurance. And again, sometimes you might think, well, I don't have a storefront and I don't go out places. I only work at home, so I don't really think I need general liability. And that might still cover aspects of your business. Keep that in mind. But then there are things like professional liability or errors and omissions that might be more necessary and ideal for your business. Maybe you're a consulting business. Maybe you are doing artwork, digital graphic design work, websites. You're actually creating stuff for clients, or you have to edit things, or, anything of the nature, data entry. I don't know. It can be a wide, a list of things that essentially businesses and industries that would fall under this particular type of insurance. They also have business equipment protection, which covers the equipment you use to get the job done, from a camera to your power tools. We also saw Next has like an equipment and tools insurance as well. So if you happen to, you do mechanic work and you leave tools, or tools get lost or stolen or something of the sort, pretty sure they're going to be expensive as well. You want to have these type of things insured to help with preventing a bigger dent on your budget, on your income, essentially your money, your hard-earned cash that you shouldn't have to fork over to buy new tools that just got lost or whatever. Keeping things moving, you can see, I know you guys are looking at this probably, the drone operators insurance. And this is what I was saying before. Nowadays, everyone has a drone. I was just talking to a buddy who has a small moving company, And he was asking about a drone. I was actually saying, hey, I got one I can sell you. Mine might be a little too big for him. The DJI Advanced, what is it, Phantom 3, I think, or 2, yeah. And so in any case, though, but something like drone operators insurance is certainly something you would want to consider getting and looking into, because, if something happens when your drone is up there and, you're flying it, doing a job for a client, and, all of a sudden it crashes into the construction building or the house that, the real estate agent's house, that might be costly. And again, you don't want to have to come out of your pocket for these things. Sometimes paying a small monthly fee is, a nice trade-off to have that comfort of security, knowing that you're good if something does potentially happen. And, I'm not too sure. I haven't worked with Thimble. I haven't worked with GEICO or Farmers Market. Or is it Farmers Market or is it just Farmers Insurance? Yeah. The Farmers Market in Boston, which I haven't been to in a while. I miss it. But I haven't worked with any of these three insurance companies, these providers. So I can't speak to, my experience, my personal experiences with them. But, everyone knows GEICO, for example, but not everyone might know that they offer a RideShare insurance policy. One policy covers personal use plus driving for Uber, Lyft, and other rideshare companies. Because oftentimes, again, your personal insurance might not necessarily be, covering you to the extent that you think it does when you do work like Uber and Lyft. And this says rideshare insurance is auto coverage for drivers of rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft. Rideshare insurance replaces the driver's personal car insurance policy. So keep that in mind. You don't have to have both. I'm sure some of you are like, well, I already have my own, well, this would replace it. And it's going to probably be more well-rounded to cover your customers as they get into your car and you're driving them around. Again, something to consider. They have a ton of other different types of insurance policies as well that you can see here. And oftentimes these policies are going to be kind of similar or comparable to other ones that we probably looked at and reviewed. They just may have a slightly different name. But I definitely think, wellness and fitness, medical malpractice, workers' comp, cyber liability. I mean, again, depending on your type of business, there's probably going to be something in here that is most relevant for you. And you want to certainly make sure you consider, getting that insurance, because again, it's just going to help make things easier for you and better for you in the long run. And just keeping things moving over here, we do have Farmers Insurance, where again, they have business general liability insurance. I'm not too sure about Farmers Insurance with GEICO, Thimble, and Next. It does appear that they do provide insurance to independent contractors and sole proprietors and freelancers. So definitely look into the three of those if you happen to be, an independent contractor. Farmers Insurance, I can't say for sure if they do or don't. I couldn't really find anything that specifically said it. But in terms of knowing that they do provide insurance to small businesses. So I did want to include them on this list, but also really quickly just remind you guys of the other different types of insurance policies that are available out there to help protect you. Because having your business in place is your business insurance in place is necessary. It's going to be helpful, but then you should also consider, other types of insurance policies. If you're driving a car, if you have a car, you definitely want to make sure you have auto, insurance and whatnot. But then, like I was saying before, there are different types of insurances for different businesses too. And, for example, you have different types of insurance policies. We're here on the Next website again, and looking at what their general liability insurance doesn't cover. For example, these other policies they provide will generally cover the things that aren't covered with something like general liability insurance. So, as I mentioned, tools and equipment, professional liability insurance, workers' comp, but then commercial auto insurance, which, like I was saying, is different than, your personal regular auto insurance that you have on your car, on your vehicle, on your personal car. that might not be enough to cover you if something happens when you are working, and it's you're driving for business purposes. So it's just really important to know about these different types of insurance policies as you guys start to make your build your business, grow your business, and expand your business, and bring in more money, because again, it's only going to make it more of a liability as well. And you want to make sure you are insured and covered and protected, so that, like I said, your hard-earned money and cash is safe and sound. You don't have to be sweating and worrying about something happening to that money, because you have your business, your small business insurance, your general liability insurance, your commercial auto insurance, your workers' comp, your drone insurance, your RideShare insurance. Whatever it is that your business is doing, just consider getting some type of small business insurance. And on that note, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like I said, just wanted to introduce you guys to what small business insurance is, kind of share a few different types of policies, and show you a few different companies that do provide small business insurance to us entrepreneurs, us sole proprietors, independent contractors, freelancers, and small business owners. And, I will be making some additional videos kind of diving more into all of these different types of insurance policies, and giving you guys a more kind of in-depth view of what is kind of included with each of them, and how you might want to consider getting that type of insurance or not, depending on your business's structure and your business's needs and services and so on. So like I said, if you guys thought this video was helpful, definitely like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below letting me know if you currently work with any of these insurance companies. If so, how is it going? Did you work with someone in the past and you didn't have a good experience? You had an actual accident come up where you had to rely on them, and maybe you had a great experience, maybe you had a bad experience, but let us know, because I haven't actually had a need yet, so I can't say if Next is the best company or not. I can say so far I've had no issues, everything has gone fine, gone well, and I'm hoping it continues that way. But yeah, any feedback that you guys out there listening might have that would be beneficial to others, feel free to leave a comment down below. And of course, if you have any questions as well, comment down below also. So on that note, I'm gonna keep it moving, but you guys already know, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.